Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, so we're just going to shuffle the cards and then we'll lay it out. So right now we're just going to ask what's going on with you, like what's going on in your energy, any advice that you might need to hear for what's going on for you right now. And then we'll kind of dive into future stuff. Okay, so this is Leo. What's going on for my Leo gang? Hope you guys are all doing really well. Okay, so this is for Leo singles, and we're just asking right now what's going on for you. Ace of Swords is just here to cut through all the BS, Leo, but let's see what else comes out. Yes, nice. Just gonna get a few more cards. So it looks like, you know, it's possible that you might have like something new coming in for you, like Ace of Swords. Aces are new beginnings. Let's see, we're gonna get one more card. So, but this, like, whatever's coming in for you is like Ace of Swords is just a big, like not in this card, like this is mental clarity. Yeah, this is like an offer, some kind of offer or new beginning that's coming in around you. It might be already around you because we're kind of asking about like present energy, what's going on. And so like Ace of Swords just comes in and like cuts through the garbage. It's like clean, clear, concise. So you might just be in an energy of really knowing what you want, but I feel like this might be a new energy sort of coming in to your arena, something that might kind of be around you already. I feel like this clarity, this state of clarity is bringing a lot of joy for you, Leos. But I feel like it's also on the heels of like leaving behind something that has been hard and painful and made you pretty tired. But something that you had to turn away from for your own good, you know, something that you knew you needed to leave behind. It's like you've got your bags packed and you're moving slowly out of it. So there may be like still a little bit of residue here with this. And let's see, what's going on with the Six of Swords? But Six of Swords is always like moving into something brighter, you know? And where this girl looks kind of, you know, not that strong, she's moving to a place where she feels stronger. So yeah, so whatever this is that you're either leaving behind or that you've left behind was something that you really had to take some time and recover from. You know, and this is, so you might be in a space of like not totally ready. This might be telling you to like take a little more time to heal, you know, and experience some more joy, like to start to like let the joy in, you know, let your community around you, your support system, let them kind of rally around you and like lift you up if you're still in this mode, Leo. But it's like something hurt you, because this Four of Swords is like emerging out of Three of Swords, and Three of Swords is like three swords in the heart, right? But Four of Swords is where it's a sort of like where there's like a calm after the storm of the pain. And this is that space where you take time to care for yourself and allow your heart to integrate back into your body. But this came with needing, you know, leaving something behind, but something that was like really necessary for you to leave behind and walk away from. And so you might, like in this recovery time, just be starting to like feel the joy, and you might just be in a space where you're starting to get enthusiastic about life, learn about, you know, what sort of where your joy is. But also you're moving from a space of like where your heart's not really in your body, to your heart just being at your center of your chest and beaming out. And like, this is like very much able to love, very much able to hold love, receive love, give love. But you also have a couple of aces here. So you may have a gift, especially with the star card here. There may be a gift coming in from the universe for you. And we're doing a singles read. So we're kind of looking into like love prospects. So because of this walking away, the universe might just be bringing you in a gift, something that you've been wishing for, something that when you were in this place you were not receiving, like whatever you were walking away from, there was not a lot of joy back there. Yeah. This like moving away, and what causes this Four of Swords to need to happen is a lack of joy. It's a place of being somewhere that is just like of no benefit. It's a place where your wishes are sort of in the dark, right? So as you're healing from this and you're sort of getting your heart back in your body, it's like, I just have that heavy tap in. This is new beginning, new beginning. Clear, crystal clear, cuts through the BS new beginning, and loving, abundantly loving new beginning here. And this card always like appears to me as like a sort of a childlike figure with a string attached to a star, and she's just literally wishing on a star. So you know, the star card when it comes up can be telling you to like dream big, look at your wishes, look at what you know, don't be afraid to like dream big and wish for really sort of big abundant things. But these two aces are here to say like it's in your energy already. New beginnings. You've got new beginning wish card in your energy. Yeah. So again, let your people around you lift you up. Get out there with your friends and experience the joy. Have some fun. Let things be light. And you know, this is definitely a time to open your heart to what's coming in, because this is nice. This is nice, clean energy. This is nice, abundant, loving energy that's coming in around you. Yeah, Leo. So, you know, and this is really sweet. I want to say, like, Four of Swords is like, see how she's just in a nest? Like, this is where we move out of devastation after we leave something behind, and we move into this warm space of finally feeling like in a place where we can nurture ourselves and take care of ourselves, right? This is where we get really good at like at being warm with ourselves, you know? It's not sitting in stuck, devastated mode anymore. This is just warm. Like, see how she's resting and she's very comfortable. And this is where it's just like, yeah, hitting that zone of like finally healing and finally starting to feel better and starting to feel the warmth about life again, you know. And the progression moving into this Ace of Cups is really beautiful, because this is just boom, open heart chakra, like all the way. Like this Ace of Cups is like flowing love in every direction, to and from. It's abundant, you know. It's like in the traditional tarot, there's water flowing out of the cup and it's touching the pool of water below. So it's just like love in every direction. And this is a huge amount of love. So hopefully you're in your self-love right now, and your heart's kind of starting to be able to open back up to, you know, the possibilities, to dream and to let this wish in, because you know, you've got a whole damn wish here. You've got the star card. So you know, make a wish, Leo. You know, look at what you want. Don't be afraid of it. don't let those past hurts like stick you in a fear mode. And I don't think you are, because you're not in Three of Swords mode. There's no stuck energy there, right? So that's really good to not let those past pains keep you stuck and unable to like receive beauty that's coming towards you, because you have like a lot of beautiful energy around you right now. Okay, so what's coming around the bend for my Leos? What is coming around the bend for my Leos? Just gonna shuffle one more time and then we'll lay it out and see what might be coming in for you. Any guidance? Got King of Cups right at the bottom. So let's see, this is for my Leos. What's coming in for my Leo singles? Yes, total transformation. Oh, damn, Leo. You know, Leo had the soulmate card come out and Cancer had the soulmate card come out. It's really interesting. And you've got like major arcana all at the top. So this is like source guiding your journey right now. This is really beautiful. Okay, let's just see. Oh, you know what else? Cancer also got the Lovers and the Moon. So there might be a correlation there. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancerian, but if you are, feel free to go cross-watch that reading, because this is really interesting. Wow, what's with all the major arcana? This is like divinity pulling for you. This is like you're being pulled down your destined path. Like this was meant to occur. Okay, all right. So yes. Okay. All right. So I understand what's going on here, but I just want to get clarity on the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here? So whatever you left behind, like that was like, if you're wondering if you made the right decision, you definitely did. This is like divinely guided. This is, yes. Okay. All right. This is literally the universe pulling you, pulling you by the collar, to go in a new direction, right? You're in a time of total transformation. You're in a time of total transformation. Sometimes when the Lover's card comes up, it can talk about a choice, but it's just like boom, all major arcana. No, this is a soulmate coming in on your path, Leo. And I'm not like here to push the whole soulmate twin flame thing, but like when it comes in a read in this way, it just is what it is. It is what it is. If it came out with like devil around it or like Seven of Swords, then I would be like, all right, you might have like someone around you who's like a player and yada yada, but that is not how this is showing up here. You have total transformation, and on your path somewhere in the near future. I don't claim to know what that means. It could mean a week, it could mean a month, it could mean 3 months, but I'm generally asking like up to 3 months as a near future idea of what's coming in, right? So you have total transformation. You have, as you go through this transformation of healing, you have a you definitely have a soul recognition person on your path, someone that's going to be like, and this person might already be in your energy, but it's maybe not like sort of really in unity yet, but this is going to be someone who feels familiar right away. Someone feels warm right away. They feel safe right away. It's somebody that you feel like you've known for a million years, like that you know each other for a few days, but you already feel like you've known each other forever and ever. Okay, Leo. You're gonna come, you're like, so what's happening for you also in the near future is that things are coming to light, but I think that this has to do with yourself. This is about your self-knowing. This is about you're going to be learning so much about yourself through this transformation, through like the strength of leaving behind whatever you left behind. You're growing from that. You're growing from that. You were meant to grow from that. This is all divinely guided. You were meant to grow from that, right? And as you go through this, boom, you're going to hit this place where you're going to be like at the wheel. Yeah. You're going to be driving the bus. This is you being put in in the driver's seat of your life, right? And that's a really beautiful thing. Like the Chariot is just like, it's like very Eight of Wandsy energy sometimes. It's like fast forward momentum. This is like has a direction and it's moving straight towards it, right? So you're going to know what you want. When this comes in, you're going to know it. You're going to know it, and you're already going to know, like, boom, this is what direction I'm going in. And then you have Hanged Man under transformation, so death and rebirth, and then Hanged Man, and that's really beautiful because that's what this does for us. This transformation comes in, it turns us upside down, and it shows us everything in a whole new way. It gives us a whole new perspective, right? So you're gonna be seeing, if you're not already, you're gonna be seeing life in a whole new way. You're gonna be getting a 180 in perspective because it's under the transformation. The way that you thought things looked is not going to be the way that they're gonna look. It's like you're just gonna see everything in a whole new light. You're gonna see everything in a whole new light. And it's because you've taken the time to recover and heal, because you're taking that time to nurture yourself and get into that space. It's not like you just leaping from a Three of Swords energy of being in a lot of pain and trying to rebound into something else. That's not what's going on here, Leo. This is you literally taking the time to transform your life, you took the time to heal from whatever it is that was behind you. And if you haven't taken that time, go ahead and be in that energy right now, because that's what's going to bring in this soul recognition. And I feel like this, whatever connection is like heading your way, has the potential to be healing. But you have Nine of Wands here, right? And Nine of Wands is here to say, like, know what you've built for yourself and don't be guarded, but remember to have boundaries, because like what can happen, we can come into union with like the best person, right? But if we don't set the standard of like what we need and want, and we let those lines be like a little bit too relaxed, even the best of people can like step over your boundaries because they don't know where the boundary is, right? So it's like, this girl is not totally guarded. She's built like this border, and you can even see the look on her face. She's just like, listen, I have space here that you can hop over this fence, but don't be coming in here if you're going to be like up to anything that's not good for me, right? So this is very much here to say, be clear about your borders, your boundaries. And that's not to say like be in that energy of like, these are my boundaries. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you having clarity so that when someone steps foot over this fence in a wrong way, you're able to say, listen, that doesn't work for me. And so what a good person coming in who's here for like mutually healing energy will say, like, my bad, like I didn't know that, and they will then understand where the line is, right? That's how boundary setting works. It doesn't have to be forceful, and it doesn't have to be in that sort of turn off type of energy. It just means having clarity on what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and just knowing that it's okay to not let people cross lines that don't work for you. So feel in your confidence to set those lines, because it's possible, Leo, that maybe you haven't been able to set those lines in the past, and maybe that's part of why you had to leave something behind, because it's possible that you allowed someone to step over your borders and it just became too much till you had to leave it behind. So remember that we very much create the dynamic in relationships. And we get to decide like sort of how the flow is going to go in relationships. We can do it in a cooperative way, but it does mean being expressive about what your needs are and what works for you and what doesn't. And if you have a good partner showing up for you, they'll respect that and they'll work with you on that. And there will be compromise. And that is kind of how grown-up couples navigate together. They express to each other what their needs and wants are and what things don't work for them. And they meet each other at the table on an equal level. And that's how they show up for each other. But we're a big part, right? On our own, sometimes allowing people to step over those boundaries and not being clear about where the line is, right? So again, we can create a space where even someone who may have good intentions, if we're not clear about our own lines and boundaries and borders, then they won't have clarity of it either. So this is just here to say, like, for you to get clarity on what works for you and what doesn't, so that you can express that, so that you can move in that energy as you move into whatever's coming in for you. So this is gorgeous, Leos. This is like really beautiful. This is like, I'm so happy for you, because this is like this is like a divinely guided action that's playing out in your life right now. And that's a really sweet thing, because it's just like universe is just here to be like, listen, it's time for change. It's time for change. It's time for change. You know, it's time for you to be in the driver's seat, right? And so yeah, this is almost like the term that's coming to mind is like, this is some good karma coming forward for you right now and playing out for you. And I feel like the universe is just here to sort of gift you in this time, because you've been like really strong and you've been working really hard at it, you know? So yeah. All right, Leos, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated. And if it didn't, you can check out your sun, moon, and rising and see what else is out there for you in your other placements. If this did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. But ultimately, I really appreciate you showing up and supporting the channel by watching this reading today, okay? Take care, Leos.